Review and approve the agenda. Is there a motion? Second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any open public comment? Okay, no open public comment. Okay, select board vacancy. Everybody got in their packet that there was a resignation. Harry resigned last week, so we have a notice of vacancy. I talked to Stan and we filled it in so that anybody who was interested should submit a letter of interest to the select board on or before 4 p.m. on August 6th, 2021. And the select board will consider candidates at its August 9th, 2021 regular meeting. Is everybody okay with that time frame?
Yes.
Fine.
Okay,
Pages in that, in your folder.
great. I got it. Want me to sign it now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Then I won't miss you when you leave.
Okay. All right.
Let me interrupt for a minute.
Okay.
I had a big football at the last meeting because I forgot to introduce the new assistant town clerk, town treasurer, and assistant to the town manager.
Hi.
I got chastised hardly at the end of the meeting.
Welcome, Carol. Okay. All right. Election of select board vice chair, I believe is all that is in.
Your chair, but elect the chair.
Chair and vice chair. Right,
If you get elected as the chair,
right.
then you have to elect the vice.
Okay. All right. I thought it was, I automatically moved into chair.
I don't think so.
Okay.
I think you have to be appointed by the.
Okay. All right. So is there a motion for anybody to nominate someone as chair of the board because Carrie's resignation opened up that vacancy?
I nominate Judy.
A second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay. And Bruce isn't on, so I don't know how.
Yeah, two don't do it.
No.
Judy's interim until the next meeting.
Okay. All right. So should we do the chair, vice chair as interim too then?
So we can't vote on it. Well,
Until after you no longer.
All right. And your dad's not on, correct, Kim? Okay.
Later on in the.
All right.
Or.
We'll just move it to August 9th. Are you trying to talk?
Well, I got her muted.
Yeah, I know. I'm just asking. She's not. She shook her head no, so.
okay, till the next meeting, right?
Kim, did you want to say anything before when I asked you?
About what?
When I asked if your dad was on yet, and I didn't know.
No, he isn't on yet. No, he's
Okay.
he still hasn't come up from recovery yet.
All right, I didn't know if you were adding something else to that, so.
Nope.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so move to the 9th. Okay. All right. The Mortimer Proctor Trust Fund balance.
Okay, over the years, we have done projects that pool of grants. Last one we did not purchase everything that was asked for. And also we got some better prices because Karen saved some discounts by going through her. So we have a balance in the pool account of $4,136.74. Committee looked at a number of items.
Stan, can you remute people, please?
What's that?
Can you mute the people on TV, please?
No,
Maybe we should tell them to raise their hand if they have a
Kim's mooted and
Question.
All right.
anyway, this is the list of equipment that they would like. A lifeguard kayak, which is bigger than the one that they have up there now, dedicated just to lifeguards. Another 2 paddle boards, because the 2 that we bought 4 years ago are worn out or partly destroyed. A new lifeguard chair. This one would be a little smaller than the other ones, lower than the other ones to see around some of the corners. And another glider, which they bought one the first time around, for a total of $4,007.97. It's requested if the board is agreeable with it, like, you need to sign it and it to Proctor.
Is there a motion to approve? Not gonna, well, I can vote on this.
You can vote on this, yeah, so moved.
Second.
Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay.
And that should be there also.
All right. Facility use agreement requirements.
I had been asked to put this on the agenda before. You have 2 facility use agreements, one for the general property and then a special one for the farm, for after dusk or overnight use. The question is the language in here that we just have one form which had check boxes for all of the various things.
Less is better, in my opinion.
I agree. I think we should just have one, and then if it doesn't apply, we just.
There's one form.
Right. The other thing I was questioning on this is if at any time, if you think it should be added, like additional needs, that if they need like, like the highway department or police or fire for any reason, that it's their cost
Oh, okay.
and not the town's cost. So if they have to hire a sheriff, say for traffic control or something, then it's on them and it's not on the town. And most of these don't use it, but in the case that if they did, I just think it'd be good to have on there.
Wouldn't hurt.
Mhm.
We get one from the Crowley Road Race, which would
Right.
fall into that category
Right.
because they use the
Yeah.
streets all the way around.
Right. Okay. So do you want just a motion to approve the use of just one agreement with this additional change?
Yeah, if you want
Okay.
that, and then I'll put a draft on your table
Okay,
for the next meeting.
okay,
Probably it'll have a group of boxes as the facilities that they might want to use.
okay. Is there a motion to approve just one agreement for all facility uses? With the change that we are going to add in about additional needs from police, fire, DPW?
So moved. Second.
Thank you. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay. So you'll give me next week. Select board meeting rules. So this was raised last meeting, I think. It was asked to be on here, and I think a lot of it had to do with whether or not we decide to use Zoom still, or if we go to completely in person. Right?
Yeah, the question was twofold. Do we want to continue to use Zoom on a regular basis? Or 2, is it required that we have Zoom? And the answer we got from the legal is it's not
Yeah.
required.
Correct. It's also not required to record it,
Yeah, no,
record the meetings. So it's suggested, but not a requirement, so we don't have to by law. So,
I think it's a good service to supply the Zoom for
Well-
everybody who wants to pick up on.
right, you do? I was gonna say, as far as recording, I think it's a good idea to record somehow, just because, unless we ever have Peg back.
Yeah.
But that's a choice that you guys can make too. I mean, I don't know how you feel about, I think I've expressed how I feel. And I'm not for it. I'm for having it in person. The guidelines came down, get rid of it, go back to normal. And I just feel it adds another layer of taking care of things. That, you know, if Stan weren't here or somebody else wasn't here, then shuffling around is just, you know.
If somebody was coming in from Montpelier for a special one.
Right, and like in winter when it's,
Let's shut it off afterwards.
right.
I mean, I honestly don't have a problem with it. My concern is that I think we do at some point need to address it in the rules. You know, if people want to participate, they should raise their hand, be called upon by the, and then otherwise leave your mics muted. I think that is a very practical complication that this adds if we don't have people muted, because it's loud and the acoustics in here are rough. But I don't have a problem with continuing with that, and we bought the equipment, so.
With our numbers of COVID increasing again, I see this winter being a problem, and I think we should have Zoom at least, you know, through the winter.
Okay.
We need to put something into the new rules, or into the rules which talks about how you're gonna manage Zoom.
And I think it's very simple. I think we just mute everybody who's on there and just at the beginning say, if you have a question or a comment, you just raise your hand.
Yeah, don't do the chat room because I
No.
don't necessarily pick up the chat.
No.
No, we'll never be able to see it.
And I think people need to know also if they have a real issue to address and they want, you know, to speak before us, then they can come here. If it's the public and they're local.
And so what the operator would do would be to mute everybody
Right?
until they saw the hand raised and then invite them to unmute.
Yeah, but we won't entertain chats.
Right.
Okay. Do you have a question?
Yeah, it just seems like we're coming into this big digital age, and you guys just dropped like $5,000 on video equipment to record and use Zoom, and it just seems like if you have the ability to record, you should. It seems strange to me that you wouldn't want to record your meetings so people can go back and, you know, see what was said or hash out if they want. To me, I think you have the ability to do it, and you have the ability to make it accessible to people very easily. Seems like I think you should. I mean, from my point of view, and I don't mean to, you know, I respect your feel however you want, but
You can disagree with me. I'm okay with it.
Okay,
thank you.
put your camera on.
Oh, this is the other part that we got to figure out, because that's going to get,
You can give it to me.
See you go, Matt.
yeah. Well, no, if we set the podium up next,
Right, right.
it'll be fine.
And I'm not saying, it was so much easier before. Maybe I'm just like easy. I mean, we just came to the meetings and it was comfortable and it was, you know, and being given the, you know, the go ahead that everything goes back to the way it was, no accommodations necessary, then it was kind of like, okay. And I understand we spent money and I know we'll use this. I mean, you will get our money's worth out of it. So, but if everybody is willing to have it still, then I'm fine.
I think, like Tom said, at least in the interim, while we're dealing with, you know, the possibility of having to wear masks again and all that sort of stuff, I think it's a good option to be able to offer.
And we could always wait. I mean, I don't know if you want to table this to Monday. So Bruce has a say, but I think Bruce is good with it. I mean, I don't know.
I think so too.
I don't want to speak for him, but
What I would like to do is make the final decision on Monday, but let's take the week to kind of look at what rules we would want to add, or,
Yes, we want.
so that we can have it all ready for Monday.
Hopefully we can keep it under 10 paragraphs.
Simple.
in final approval, like 8 months out, maybe. So, okay. Okay.
Okay, what I would do is maybe do section 7. Board meeting is open to the public, but not a public meeting.
Okay.
And
Right.
And put in some new, the Zoom will be set up for that.
Okay. All right. Hey. All right. Next is we are going to entertain an executive session to discuss the town manager contract.
So moved.
Second.
Part of it. And
Yes, the candidate is going to be part of it, and Alan George, our attorney, is also going to be part of it, as well as the board. And everyone else will be excused. Yes.
Named your new town manager yet, or your proposed new town manager, or
Yes, we have. We named him in the last meeting that we had.
I missed that?
Okay, yeah, I know.
Say
It's Michael Ramsey.
Michael Rand.
Yes,
That's him,
It
yeah.
is.
he's on.
Michael.
I thought that might be him, but according to that, his name's like iPhone. How does he spell Ramsey?
Ramsey.
Contract right here.
And last thing, did Carrie mention why their resignation? So that's
Personal reasons,
personal.
right, yeah.
Remember the day she handed that in?
It was on Monday evening.
Last thing, we plan on announcing anything after your executive stuff.
Yes,
Okay.
we probably will. If we resolve everything at the executive session, we will.
After the meeting.
Yeah, we'll have 3 votes.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Yeah,
I'll hang around for that.
okay, all right. We won't be long, I don't think.
I'll always do that.
Okay, all right. So there's a motion to go into executive session to discuss town manager's contract. Is there a second?
Second.
Okay, all in favor? Aye.
All right.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Have a great night.
So moved.
Second,
Second.
all in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Okay.
Read the motion.
Huh,
There's only 2 choices.
pick one, Stan. Okay, all right. Oh, should we call Lisa in?
Yes, in the Herald.
Oh, in the Herald, thank
Let me
you.
holler to them.
Hold on, almost there.
Have you been, Alan?
I'm fine, thanks.
I'm gonna go through everything on
Here with a little bit
the
of,
motion to make all these changes.
That happens. I get allergies this time.
I think I might have allergies. Now, my hoarseness comes more frequently now,
Yep.
for some reason. Plus, I'm getting to be old. I'm almost Stan's age, for God's sake.
Not as old as I am.
Not quite.
Welcome back.
Yes, thank you.
Okay, we're back into the regular select board meeting. And we discussed the town manager's contract with some changes, so I need a motion to approve the amended agreement of employment with the start date of August 30th, 2021. The addition of moving expenses to be reimbursed at $1,500. And if terminated for any other reason other than just cause, a salary, severance pay, a weekly salary and benefits for 3 months.
So moved.
Health insurance.
Oh, yes, sorry.
Sorry.
There's also an amendment to salary and benefits for the medical and health. It was excluded in there and just said reimbursement. We're changing it to medical and health insurance is to be provided with the MVP gold policy at 80/20.
This is the same plan that all town employees get.
So is there a motion to approve as amended?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay, congratulations.
Welcome aboard, Michael.
Looking forward.
Thank you. I am too. I'm glad to be here. Well, I'll be glad to be there, I guess. is the right thing to say.
All right, is there any other business, old or new? Oh, okay.
What is the salary for this position?
We're starting it at 68,000.
What was the salary for the previous town manager?
70,000?
This is a shorter term,
Yes.
much shorter.
Yeah, well,
Is Stan gonna do some training, stay on and do some training for any town manager?
Yes, he's going to correspond with Michael before, because he is leaving, as of August 31st, September 1, to vacation for a while. And upon his return, he'll meet with the town manager, and then we have asked him also to come back, on a regular basis, maybe once a week, to kind of tie things up, to kind of go over things, have questions. So he's on that consulting basis for that time period.
Good.
We want to give him every opportunity to succeed.
Anything else?
I move to
Anybody?
adjourn.
There's a second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. All right.
Thank you for waiting, everyone. Appreciate it.